This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. We are talking about the other day the difference between where clause and having clause, and what is a permanent table, what is a temporary table, and why is that we should use into keyword. So all these things we discussed clearly. So today, let us understand important topic. So that is joins. So from today, we're going to start advanced SQL queries. So whatever we had learned so far, that is basic SQL queries. Retrieving data using where clause, from clause, order by group by having clause. All these things part of basic SQL queries. Joins, subqueries, correlation subqueries, derived tables, ranking functions, and CTE. These are part of advanced SQL queries. Am I clear? So, what is the need for the join? Why do we need to use join? So, all these things we'll discuss today. Joins are very, very, very important. Joins are very, very, very important. Am I clear? Now, I have a account master table, and there is a product master table, and there is a transaction master table, right? So, we are retrieving data from only one table. But if you have a lot of tables like this, so account master table has account, customer data, and one customer is going to do a lot of transactions, right? So after opening an account, what I do? Do the transactions. There's a transaction master table, data of transaction, DOT, account number, which is a primary key in this table, which is a foreign key in this table, and what is the amount I planning to cash. CD means cash deposit, cash withdrawal, transaction type. So one customer can do many transactions. So this is the one to M relationship. Clear? Because one account, one customer can do many transactions, right? So one to many, and this is the primary key and this is the foreign key. And I have some information available in this table. And we have a product ID and a product name. And SB means savings bank, FD means fixed deposit, LE means loan account. This is the primary key, and this is linked to this table, and this is a foreign key. Clear? And these two tables do not have any relationship. These two tables do not have any primary key foreign key relationship. This table and this table has, and this table and this table has. Clear? So why joins? Anybody, if you get this question from anybody, why joins? Why joins means I wanted to get the data from more than one table. So if you need data from only one table, you can use select star from account master table, right? But my question is, I wanted to get the data from more than one table. So what do you mean by that? I wanted to know who are the customers who have done the cash deposits. Who are the customers who have done the cash deposit? I wanted to know their names. So first of all, I have to go to this table, get who are the people who have done the cash deposit, and I need to pick up the number. And by using this table, 101 means A and 106 means F. I need to print, A and F. But to print A and F, I have to go to this table and get the data. Clear? So I need to join these two tables. Or I wanted to know what is the cash deposit done by all, the given customer, and what is the cash, withdrawal done by the given customer. I wanted to know their names. So again, you have to go to these two tables and get the data. Am I clear? And I wanted to know number of transactions done by each and every customer. So 101 has done two transactions. One is cash deposit and cash withdrawal, and 102, that is B, 0, and C is also 0. I wanted to know their names and number of transactions that they have done it. Clear? So all this information, if I wanted to get it, so it is not available in a single table. The information is available in multiple tables. Clear? If you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables, I wanted to get the data, or you can say retrieve the data, whatever you want. Okay. So I want to retrieve the data from multiple tables. Then we must use joins. Clear? So how many tables you can join? How many tables can we join in SQL? Okay. Can we join only two tables or three tables or five tables? How many tables we can join? The answer is we can join 255 tables. Clear? The answer is how many tables we can join? We can join 255 tables in SQL. Clear? And to join, definitely you need to have a common column. Okay? To join the tables, we must have a common column. Clear? To join the tables, we must have a common column. For example, I have this table and I have this table, I have this table, right? So if I wanted to retrieve data only from this table, there is no need of joins. If I need the data from only single table, there is no need of joins. Why joins? I wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables. That is where joins are required. So as I told you, this table and this table can be joined with the help of this side, right? One customer will do lot of transactions. After opening the account, what you do? You go to the bank, you do cash deposit, cash withdrawal, cash deposit, cash withdrawal. So all these things are available in a transaction master table, right? When you open an account, there is a product called SB. What is SB? SB means it is a savings bank. This is a separate table available. SB means what? FD means what? LA means what? Clear? So this is a primary key table and this is a foreign key table. So this table can be joined. This is a primary key and this is a foreign key because a primary key cannot have duplicated data. Foreign keys can have SB, SB, SB. This is a foreign key. So here it is a primary key. Here it is a foreign key. You can have duplicated data in the foreign key. So if you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables, then we must go in for joins. Clear? See, a database will have hundreds of tables, thousands of tables, right? It is, definitely that you will be retrieving the data from always multiple tables, not from a single table. Retrieving the data from a single table may not be always, the requirement. You need to use multiple tables and get the data. If you wanted to get the data from multiple tables, then definitely we must go in for joins. And how many tables can we join in SQL? So we can join 255 tables in SQL. And to join the tables, we must have a common column. If there is no common column, we will not be able to join. For example, product master table, transaction master table. Is there any common column to join these two tables? The answer is no. Product ID, product name. So here you don't have any product ID, product name. So product master table, transaction master table cannot be joined. Am I clear? So how do we know? So for example, you join a company, you go and they say that this is the database you should use. And these are the tables it has it. You need to retrieve the data from so and so table. So first of all, do you know which is the table joined with which table? You're joining in the company today. Do you know that? You don't have any clue whether this table is joined with this table or this table is joined with this table. You don't have any clue and nobody will tell you. But as a new employee in the company, how can we know that how it is joined with what? So if you wanted to know, you can have a database diagrams, right? So this is what you need to look into. So you go here and right click on this new database diagram. So you can see, for example, your manager says that you use customer table and use a sales table, right? Sales order detail. You use this table and you use sales order header, right? You use, so when you use this table, it is clearly telling you this is a primary key and this is a foreign key. What is the primary key? Could be sales order ID. See now, sales order ID is a foreign key here. And inside here, these two together, a composite primary key. But sales order ID is a primary key here, and it is a foreign key. Plus, it is also having a put together. It is having what is called as again a primary key. It is forming. Clear like that. So I wanted to know whether, for example, I wanted to click on address table. So how it is joined? Drag and drop. It is again joined with this table. So that's it. So this primary key in this table is joined with this. Clear? So nobody can tell you. You should be able to know these are the tables and this is how these are connected. When you go drag and drop, for example, I wanted to know how the currency table is linked. So when you drag and drop, so currency table is independent table. Customer table I have, okay? Customer table I have. I wanted to get this and drag and drop this customer table. So this is a diagram, so which can show you how the tables are linked. Clear? What is it, Stanley? What is your question? I did not understand the database diagram explanation. So Stanley, is this the first time you're attending this class? I think we have discussed this many times, right, Stanley? Earlier also, if you wanted to see how the primary key and foreign key is linked, I think we discussed many times. What is that you did not understand? How to open this, or what is that, Stanley? Can you just more elaborate on it? Hello, you there? Yeah, Stanley, unmute the mic. Yeah, tell me, what is that you did not understand? Because this is not the first time I'm doing this. Database diagram will tell you how the tables are, linked. It will show you the real picture, right? So whenever you create a database, I told you in the, in iBank as well, in school database as well. After creating this, if you wanted to know the tables, you can see the tables in this, right? But how these are linked, so nothing is shown here, right? If you want to see how these are linked, right click on this new database diagram and take one or two tables, okay? Now you execute this and now it will show you which tables are linked, okay? I have taken enrollment master and this is linked to course master and we have one more table, so that is also you can drag, and this is course master and student master, okay? When I execute and show you this, what is the meaning? This is a primary key and this is linked to this table as a foreign key. This is a primary key, this is a primary key symbol, this is linking to this as a foreign key. Clear? So here you will not be able to know whether it is linked to this table or this table, right? So student master is linked to course master, or course master is linked to student master, you don't know. So these two tables are linking to this, right? So these are the table names, but how the linking is done? So to see the linking, you need to know the database diagram only. Clear? So like that, for example, if I take Indian Bank case study, we have created all the tables here, right? So I wanted to know which table is linked to what. So nobody will tell you what you need to do. Simply you have to go to, these are the tables available. So whether these are linked or not, how do we know? So go to database diagram, right click on this new database diagram, and you take one or two tables first. Okay. And you can close this if you want to close this. Okay. Now these tables are linked. Branch master BRID, which is a primary key, and branch master, which is a foreign key. Now you wanted to check with the region master as well. So let me drag and drop. So now region master and branch master is linked. Have you seen this? Region master and branch master is linked. Have you seen this? What is a region master? Region master is this is a primary key and this is a foreign key here. Clear? So you should be able to see all these things by dragging and dropping the primary key and for by dragging and dropping the tables, you can understand which are the tables getting linked or not. For example, if I take a user master, which is an independent table. If I take a transaction master is, see, transaction master is linking to branch master, and this is linking to this table, this is linking to this table. Now, all these things, nobody will tell you in the company. You need to understand, take a screenshot of this and paste it to onto your wall. Clear? You will know these are the columns in this table, these are the columns in this table, these are the columns in this table, and this is linked with this. This primary key is foreign key here, and this primary key user ID is foreign key here. So a lot of things you can understand. So this user ID is foreign key here. Then this branch ID is a primary key. Again, branch ID, it is a foreign key there. Again, this branch ID is a primary key there. This branch ID is a foreign key there. And this account ID is a primary key. This account ID is foreign key there. So this is a foreign key symbol, right? This is a primary key symbol, right? So this is a primary key symbol and this is a foreign key symbol. Have you seen this? So this table is linked to user master. This table is linked to account master. This table is linked to branch master, and branch master is linked to region master, and branch master is linked to account master. So all these things you will be able to know by dragging and dropping this table. If I drag and drop product master table, product master is linked to again a this table, a product ID is here. What is the product ID? Product ID means complete product name is available here, right? So this is the primary key and this is a foreign key. Have you seen this? Now, if your manager comes and tells you, hey, I need information from product table and a user table. Okay, can we join these two tables? You will not be able to join the tables. So the manager will not tell you that you need to use this one, this one, this one. They will tell you, I need the data from this table and this table. So you must know whether this table and this table has a common column or not, right? So the manager will tell you, I need the data from region master table as well as the product master table. Is there any direct link between product master to region master? There is no link at all. So if you wanted to join the tables, you must have a common column. Otherwise, directly linking is impossible. For example, in this case, product master, transaction master, can we link directly? No, there is no common column. We cannot link. So you should know if you wanted to use joins, if you wanted to use joins in your queries means, first of all, you should know which table and which table can be joined. So that information you should have in your mind. So to get that information, always database diagrams will give you beautiful information. Okay, if I wanted to join, can I join region master and branch master? Yes. If I wanted to join these two tables, these tables I can join, or this one, this one, this one, this one I can join. So maximum 255 tables we can join. Clear? So we must have a common column, otherwise nothing is going to start. Clear? So why joins we discussed. I wanted to retrieve the data from more than one table. That is where joins are very, very important. Clear? So SQL, there are many types of SQL joins, but there are four types of SQL joins. Okay, clear? There are four types of SQL joins that you need to learn. You can have a lot of joins, but primarily these are very, very important joins. One is called inner joins. Second one is called outer join. Okay, inner join, outer joins. So inner join, outer join. Inside outer join, you have left join, again right join, and you have full join. Clear? Inner join, outer join. So in outer join, we have left, right, full. Then the next one is called cross join. Clear? Fourth one is uh, self join. Okay, these are the joins SQL has. Cross join called as a Cartesian product. Okay, this is also called as a Cartesian product. So inner join, outer join, cross join, self join. Inner join is also called as a simple join or natural join. There are a lot of names. Natural join, or it is also called as a equi join. Okay, lot of names to inner join. Most of the time we are going to be using this join, inner join. So you can also use inner join plus outer join put together, because two tables can be joined with inner join, third table can be joined with the outer join, and later fourth table can be joined with the cross join in a single query. Clear? So because these many tables can be joined, so any joins can be used anytime. Only purely inner joins you can use it, or purely outer joins you can use it, or inner join, outer join put together you can use it, or cross join, self join can be used it. So however you want to mix and match, that is applicable. But only thing is that you should know how the tables are linked. So as soon as you join the company, so when you get a permission to go to your database means you need to know how these tables are linked. You need to study this. Yeah, because technology, you don't know the domain, right? You're working for a bank. So, do you know what is the meaning of this column? For example, I show you this column. What is the meaning of C balance? What is this meaning of U balance? I have explained you once. So, you know, otherwise, you don't know, right? So, this is what is called domain data. It is not related to us. We are a technical guys. We know technical, what is a primary key, we know what is a table, we know what is a column, we know technical things. But what we do not know business terminologies, right? So that is what is called domain knowledge. So many people will fail after getting a job to understand the domain, because end of the day technology will not change. Technology, primary key is everywhere primary key only. There is no nothing to learn in the primary key. Table means a table, database means database, query means query. So there is no much to learn. Once you know the technology, when you join the company, you have to learn why the database is designed, how the database is designed, how the tables have been linked. So we should not worry about why these columns are given there. So that is not your duty. Somebody would have designed, right? Why this column is important, why this column is important. Day one, you need not worry about it. So why this table is they have defined. It is it is not your business why these columns are important here. So that is not very, very important for you. Somebody is designed, they need this data to be captured. They have created all these columns. So what is your point? How the tables have been joined, or on how the links have been created, what is the primary key and what is the foreign key. So that is very, very important, right? So many times we don't understand the table structure and everything, and we need to go in for simple things first. For example, if you see adventure works, this database is given by Microsoft for us to learning purpose. So do you know why this table is created and why these columns are day one itself? Can you can you see what is this XML, what is modified date? Do you understand? You don't understand, right? So no worries about it. Why employee table is necessary, why these columns are, what is hire date, salary, hire date, vacation hours, sick leave hours, current flag, so all these things, why we don't know, but we should know this is a primary key and this is some foreign keys. Primary key symbol is this is a foreign keys, that's it. And something like this is a address table, this is a location table, and lot of things are available. What is a unit master? Do you know? What do you mean by unit measure? Do you know? We don't know why this table is created. But to understand this, you need to understand the business. So what is this company all about? How the company is working, and what is the data they will get it? What kind of a data they're storing it? So you need to understand the company. When you understand the company, so this is what is called understanding the domain knowledge. Clear? So as soon as join the company, you will don't know why this table is created. Do we know? No, even I don't know why this table is created, why these many columns, and what is the significance of this column, what is the purpose of this column. I don't know. What is the password salt? See, what do you mean by password salt, password hash, phone? I don't know. Why is this? Clear? But slowly I would understand one by one. It will take time. What is this table? What is this table? Why this table? All these things in the day one you don't understand, but you only understand. You should know these are the tables available. We can get the data from multiple tables, and to if you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables, you should know how the tables have been designed and how the primary key and foreign key is linked. So that is what you need to capture as soon as you join in the company. Clear? So without how the tables are linked, so you will not be able to join. Clear? But why this table, you don't get to know in the day one. So after 1 month, after 2 months, after 3 months, slowly you would understand one by one. Okay, this is the purpose of this table. Okay, this is the purpose of this table. Okay, this is the purpose of this table. Slowly you would understand, because all the domains is not easy to understand. A banking domain you can easily understand, because we will always work with the banks. But you don't understand lot of insurance domains, lot of claims domains, lot of other domains, right? So that is where it will take a lot of time to you know grasp the knowledge. Yeah, am I clear? So types of joins in SQL. So not only in SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, Teradata, Netezza, any SQL software you're talking about. So these are the joins we have: inner join, or equi join, or natural join, or simple join. We can have outer. In outer, we have left, right, and full cross join, Cartesian product, and self join. Let me.
Sir, union,
What is
union and
union?
union are somewhere I heard that union also you were using.
Union is not a join, so that we'll discuss later.
Okay.
Joins are something different, unions are something different. Clear? So
Okay. Okay,
unions
sir.
will later, so don't get confused here. Yeah.
Hmm. Ah,
Okay. Now, to use joins, what is that you should have? To use, to join the tables, we must have a common column. So that is very important. Now, let us understand what is this all about. What is the inner join? What is the outer join? So it is very easy to understand. I have a table A. Joins are created with the help of set theory. Okay, set theory. Let me, I have a table A, I have a table B, or in mathematics, we'll say we have a set A, we have a set B. Clear? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 3, and 6 and 7. This is my data. Clear? I have set A and set B, and I wanted to know what is the matching data. So 1 and 1 is matching, right? And 2 and 2 is matching, and 3 and 3 is matching, and again this 3 and this 3 is matching, and 4 there is no matching element, matching a row, and 5 there is no matching element, 6 and 7 also there is no matching element. If I have a null here, what do you mean by null? Null means a blank value, right? Null means a blank. If I have null there, and I can also have one more null here. Okay, if I have a null there, can I say this null and this null is equal? Null means unknown value, blank value. So if I don't know some answer is, if I don't know some answer, that means it is a blank or unknown. So this unknown value, and somebody says even I don't know the answer, that is also unknown value. Can we say this unknown and that unknown is equal? So it is completely irrelevant. Nulls cannot be compared. Okay, you cannot say null is equivalent to null. When you say like that, people will throw you out. So null cannot be comparable. So null means a blank value. So how you can say this blank and that blank is equal? So it is completely unknown value. Null is not a zero. Null is not a zero. If you have nulls, nulls should not be saying that these are matching data. When you say matching data, people will laugh at you. So definitely, so if you have a null, null is also unmatched data. So this is matched data. 1 and 1 is matching, 2 and 2 is matching, 3 and 3 is matching, and 3 and 4, 5 null, and 6, 7 null. These are unmatched data. Clear? I have set A and set B. So in mathematics, we'll say set A, set B, set C, and everything, right? So if you go in for inner join, so how the data will happen? So inner join gets always matching data. What do you mean by that? 1 comma 1. So this 1 and this 1 is matching, and 2 comma 2. Clear? This 2 and this 2 is matching, and 3 comma 3. This 3 and this 3 is matching. Because of this 3, it is going to get repeated. This 3 and this 3. 4, 5 null, nothing will come. So this is always inner join always gets you matching data. That's it. Very, very simple. Matched rows are given to you. So when you're getting a matched data, that is what is called inner join. Clear? So this is what is called inner join. So I wanted to have outer join. Outer join means unmatched data. I wanted to get it. So if you wanted to get unmatched data, that is where we are going to be using outer join. Okay. So outer join, there are three varieties in this, right? One is called left. The next one is right. So let me take left outer join. If I go in for left outer join, what will happen? Let us understand. So left outer, and we have right outer, and we have a full outer. So inner join gets you matching data. Outer joins will get you matching data plus unmatched data. So that is the beauty. So left outer join will get you matching data. What is matching data? 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3. This is matching data plus plus unmatched data from the left table. You assume this is your left table and this is your right table, right? So matched data from both tables will be given plus unmatched data from right table will be given 4, and this side there is no matching, you will get null, and 5, there is no matching, this side you will get null, and this side null, and there is no matching, and you will be able to get one more null this side. Clear? So these are called, this is what is called left outer join, or people will be calling this as a left join. So left join will be matched data, that is inner join data plus unmatched data from the left table. As it is, we can have a right join as well. Clear? So in the right join, same trick is applied. What is the trick? It is inner join data, matched data 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3, and we need to discuss about unmatched data, that is a 6 and a 7, and there is a null value. So this side, so you have a 6, for the 6 there is no matching data, so this side you will be able to see a null, and for the 7 there is no null value, so you will be able to see a this one, and for this null there is no matched data here, but if there is no matching data for this, you will be able to get one more null this side. Clear? So right join would be, so matching data plus unmatched data from the right table. Okay, left outer join or left join will be matched data plus unmatched data from the right table. Then we have full join. Full join means what? It will be matched data plus unmatched data from the both tables. 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3. Then unmatched data 4, 5 null. You have a 4, 5 null, and so let me say 4, there is no matching data this side. For there is no matching data, this null does not have any matching record, and you will have 6, 7, and null. Clear? For 6, there is no matching data this side. You will be able to get null. For this one, there is no matching record, and for this null, there is no matching record. So this is what is called full join. Clear? Or people will say full outer join, right outer join, left outer join, or people are going to be calling this as a left join, right join, full join. Clear? So inner join, outer joins, these are the very very important joins. All over the world people are going to be using it. Clear? So remaining joins we have. So what are the other joins? Cross join and lot of other joins we have, right? So cross and self join, rarely people are going to be using it, but we'll discuss them tomorrow. Clear? So what is inner join? What is outer join? Did you get it? So it is very, very easy. Joins are not at all difficult. You will make them difficult. Clear? So by saying this is, that is, that is, this is, so this is the simplest way to understand the joins. So if you get a matching record, it is called as a inner join. If you get a matching record plus unmatched record, it is what is called outer join, left outer, right outer, or full outer. That's it. It's very very easy. We are going to discuss some real-time examples. Clear? Now, what is the syntax for inner join? So if you wanted to get the query, what is the command that you need to write it? So inner join and joining the two tables. Okay. So joining two tables, select star from table 1 comma table 2, where table 1 dot primary key is equivalent to table 2 dot foreign key. So I wanted to join these two tables with the help of a primary key and foreign key. Okay. So you may say, sir, can I reverse this like this? A equals to B. Can we say B equals to A? Will it work? So why not? We know the mathematics. A equals to B. If A equals to B, that means it is B equivalent to A, right? So it is B equivalent to A. So whether you write like this or whether you write like this doesn't matter. Foreign key equals to primary key is equivalent to foreign key. There is no problem at all. Anything you can write. So T2 comma T1, T2 comma T1, anything you can write. T1 comma T2, anything you can write. Clear? So nothing to worry here. So T1 comma T2 and foreign key equals to primary key or primary key equals to foreign key, anything you should be able to write. There is no issue at all. Clear? You can interchange any value anytime, anything, nothing will happen in this. Clear? You will be able to get the same data, T2 comma T1 or T1 comma T2, any table you can take, and you should be able to join like this. So common column always, so primary key and foreign key from these tables. Clear? So this is how you should be able to join two tables. But if you wanted to join three tables, you need to write like this: inner join three tables. So T1 comma T2 comma T3. So this and this is joined with the help of this expression. This is what is called joining predicate, joining expression. Clear? Or joining condition. Okay, how do you join these two tables? Based on this condition. So this table are joined. But how this table is joined? So that condition also you should be able to write like this: and T3 dot primary key. So T3 table has to join with some table, right? Because this and this is joined, but this has to join either this with this or with this, anything. So T3 has to join either a T2's foreign key or T1's foreign key. You need to have either one of the tables. So this and this is joined, and this and this is joined. So that is how you will come to know when you see the condition. So which table and which table is joined, that you will come to know very, very clearly by seeing these expressions. These are called joining predicates, joining conditions, join expressions. However, you wanted to call whatever you wanted to call, you can call them. So this is how you should be able to join the tables. If you see, I have joined three tables here and I have written two conditions. This is one predicate condition and this is one more condition, but I'm joining the three tables. So there is a rule. What is the rule? When we join n tables, when we join n tables, we must have we must have n minus 1 joining conditions. Clear? So this is very, very important. So I have joined two tables here and two, and I have written only one condition. So 2, n means here 2, and n minus 1 means here 2 minus 1, one condition. Clear? I am joining three tables. So we must have, this is one condition, this is one more condition. If I join 10 tables, 10 minus 1, 9 conditions have to be written in the where clause. So this is very, very important thing that you should know. Clear? Let me take the same thing here. Now I wanted to know, account master, select star from the account master table. You have lot of data. So bill and sim rate. So these people have opened the accounts and each customer is doing lot of transactions, right? So the transactions are available in this table. Which is the table? There's a T master, transaction master. You can drag and drop or you can type them as well. There is one more table called transaction masters. When you execute this, you will be able to get a transaction number, data of transaction, account ID. So this account ID is a primary key and this account ID, let me execute both of them. So this account ID is a primary key, this account is a foreign key. Clear? So I can join these two tables based on this condition, but a lot of other columns also available. So a branch in which you're doing the transaction, you can open the account in one branch. You can go to one more branch and do the transaction. Check deposit you wanted to have it. You can go to any other branch or a cash withdrawal you wanted to do. You can go to any other branch. In which branch you're going, so the branch ID, cash deposit, cash withdrawal, check deposit. So if it is a cash deposit, check number, check rate is null. And what is the transaction amount? User ID. When you go to the bank, there is an employee of the bank will be there. So the employee ID, this is a user ID means a bank employee ID. So we have a table called user master and somebody has to assist you in the bank, right? So you need to give the check to the banker. So there is a, when you go to the bank, there is one person. So they'll tell you, madam, how can I assist you? So I wanted to have this deposit. So, fill that form and give it to me. So there is a guy who's going to be assisting, his number will get recorded. So this is the design the bank, the design, the architect has designed it. So these are the tables I have it. So can I join these two tables? Why not? There is a primary key and foreign key, so definitely you should be able to join. I wanted to join this. So to join, let me take these two tables and I say remove everything here and I say comma and this table, right? And I have to join where table 1 dot primary key account ID is equivalent to table 2 dot foreign key is equivalent to account ID. That's it. So these two tables are linked and you will be able to get the data. Total 550 rows you are able to get. So this is the complete data that you are going to get. See now, total number of rows are 550. If you see this table, you're having only 64 records, but each customer is doing multiple transactions. So in this, we have 550 records in this table. So we have 550 records. So that data is now linked to this data. So the total number of rows we're going to be getting is this. So this is very, very simple. And this is how we can get it. Now I'll show you a simple example by taking this. I'll take a account master table. Okay, account master table, account ID, name, and balance. Let me take only few columns. I have 101 billion. Okay, balance let us say $1,200. 102, we have SEMA and $1,500, and 103, let us say Raj. Okay, let us say $3,000. He has it. So this is the data in account master table. Now I wanted to have one more table called transaction master 101, and the date of transaction, the transaction type, and what is the amount that they wanted to have it. Clear? So 101, say October 12th, 2020, she deposited some, 1,200 cash, something like this we can have. In 102, SEMA, in same day or the next day, she has, deposited, let us say, 2,000. Clear? On the same day, on the same day or the next day, let us say, on the 17th day, she has, withdrawn, let us say, some $500. Clear? So something like this, I had some data, and let me say it is, this guy is having zero, did not do any transaction, so the amount is zero. So who has done the transaction? So 101, 102 has done transaction, 103 has opened an account, but after that no transactions been done. I wanted to get a matching data. Matching data means inner join. So what is the query? You write it. The query is very, very simple query. You write it. So this is the query. You write it. Select star from the account master table, comma, transaction master table, where account em dot account ID is equivalent to tm dot account ID. So this is how you are going to be writing a query if you wanted to join those two tables. So the common column is this, these are the tables. Now what happens? So 1 and 1 is matching, right? So 101 and 101 is matching. So you are going to be getting the column names here first. And all the columns also will be coming. So this and this is matching. So this row will be here. Plus this entire row is going to come here. Am I clear? Now 102 will come here. For 102, this is the matching row, right? So this will come. Again for 102, if you see, observe, so this 102 is mapped with this 102 and this 102. So this record will get repeated. Clear? So that's very, very important. So this will get repeated. Now this record will get repeated. This is what is called inner join. We are going to get number of rows available in the foreign key. Foreign key is having 3, then you will get 3 records. If you have one more record, 101 has done, again has done some cash, withdrawal of, let us say, some 300. Okay, billion. So it is 900 now. So what will happen? Again, we are going to be getting this record plus this record is going to come. This record and this record is going to come. So like that, you should be able to see that data. Am I clear? So whenever you join, whatever be the data, in that case, that will be coming here and this will come there. Clear? So now number of rows are available here, 4. So maximum you will be able to get the 4 rows, because here you may have 3 rows, 3000 rows, doesn't matter, because number of rows available in the foreign key table. Clear? So all the matching records will be given like this. If it is not there, then we need not worry about it. If it is not there, it is not there. If it is there, it is there. Clear? So inner join is always will get the matching data. If I go in for left outer join or left join, all the matching data will come. I told you, right? All the matching data will come plus unmatched data from the left table. Clear? So this data, only unmatched data, that is going to come here. And here, there is no matching record. You will be able to see null, null, null everywhere. Clear? So this is what is called left outer join. If you wanted to get right outer join, so what will happen here? So let me write right outer join. Now, completely matching record data will come plus unmatched data from the right table. There is no unmatched data. 101 is 101 is matching, 102 102 is matching, 102 102 is matching, but there is no any extra data here. So now here in this case, right join is equivalent to inner join only, because there is no unmatched data in the in the right table. So let me go in for full outer join. The full outer join, you will have a matching data. Okay, matching data, unmatched data, only this row is unmatched data, that is equivalent to this, right? So this row will come here, plus you don't have any unmatched data in this table, it is not going to give you anything. So full join in this case is equivalent to left join only. In this case, because of the I don't have any unmatched data here. Clear? So you must be able to understand, because of the data, you will be able to see like this. If I don't have this row as well, if I don't have this row, inner join and left outer, right outer, everything will be inner join only. See now, if I don't have any data, unmatched data here, because 101 has opened the account, done some transaction, 102 has done two transactions. There is no unmatched data here, there is no unmatched data there. If there is no unmatched data, inner join, left, right, full, everything will be shown only matched data. Okay, so that's what you need to understand. It always depends upon what is the data that you have. If you have matched data plus unmatched data, then you will be able to get this one clearly. Am I clear, guys? And remember, so this is how you should be able to get the things done. Okay, so this is how inner join two tables can be joined, but I wanted to go in for outer join. So before outer join, SQL in 1992, SQL 1992, SQL is actually started in 1970, right? 1970 we got SQL language, structured query language, given by Microsoft, given by IBM company. This is a language. I told you, right? Many times. SQL is a language. SQL Server is a software. Oracle is a software. So be clear what is SQL and what is SQL Server. SQL is a language invented by IBM people in 1970s. But later in 1992, SQL got modified. Okay, modified by ANSI guys, American National Standard Institution guys, done some modifications to SQL syntax. Okay, so according to the new syntax, new SQL syntax, people will say some modification, or people will say SQL 92 syntax. Okay, so this modification is done by ANSI, American National Standard Institution, has done some modification to SQL language features. What is the first modification? So they said to join these two tables, the new syntax, old syntax was whatever we discussed. Okay, so The new syntax I'm going to be talking about now. So in the new syntax, they have said you must use join, and they said you remove where clause and put on clause. So this is the new syntax that we must use. Okay. So inner join two tables, select star from T1 join T2 on T1 dot primary key is equivalent to T2 dot foreign key. You can say T2 join T1, anything is fine. You can interchange anything, nothing will happen. So this is the new syntax to join. You can say join, that means inner join, or you can also say inner space join. Remember this point. Clear? So this is the new syntax we must use. Old syntax is also working fine. So what is the this one? They said join, and you remove where and you put on. Then later you can have a where clause, then a group by clause. Everything is going to work. Where clause, having clause, everything is going to work. But this is how you should be able to use the new syntax. Clear? And they also said we can use alias as AM and as TM, transaction master. Instead of writing bigger table names, you can say AM and you can say TM, right? So this is also can be done. You will not be able to see any difference in the query's output. Clear? So account master as AM, join, account transaction master as TM. So as is not compulsory, as we know. So many people will say account master AM, join this one. So what is, AS? AS is not compulsory. So what is TM? It is alias. So this is also going to work. Am I clear? So this is the alias. So when you have the alias, you should be able to use it like this. Now, joining two tables. But if I wanted to join three tables in new syntax, let me take this. I wanted to join three tables. So you must say T1 join T2. You remove this here, okay? And you also remove everything. So you should say like this, right? So T1 joined T2, then later you should say join T3, then on T3 dot primary key is equivalent to T1 dot foreign key. So this is how three tables can be joined. If you want to join one more table, you can say join T4 and on condition T4 dot primary key is equivalent to T2 dot foreign key. So it is linked to T2, this is linked to T1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tables we are joining. This is one condition, this is second condition, this is third condition. So when you join n tables, when we join n tables, we must have n minus 1 joining predicates or joining conditions. So that is there. Am I clear? So if you wanted to join three tables, so this is how you should be able to join. For example, I wanted to join these three tables. So product master, transaction master, this one joined, and I would like to join this table with this table. So let me go and I can say use join product master p master on product master dot pm. Okay, pm dot product id is equivalent to am dot product id. So these two tables are linked. Okay, now number of columns are getting increased. Now see now, wherever there is a SB, you should be able to say savings bank, loan account. Clear? So this table is also linked now. You should be able to get the same number of rows. So whatever, if you have savings bank here, the same data you should be able to see it there. So I'm able to join three tables in this context. Clear? You can join 255 tables like that. Now, what is the syntax for the outer join?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
please,
in
please
this
ask.
case, we are selecting only two tables in the select statement. We are
No, star.
ignoring
Star
the
means
third
all
table.
columns, right? Star means all columns, right? If you see, star means this is coming from which table? From till this. This
Okay.
is the account master data. From this to this is the transaction master
Oh,
data. And these two columns from the product master data. Have you seen this? If you see
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
carefully,
Yeah.
yeah. If you see carefully, product master has only two columns.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Thank you.
Product ID, product name. So all the data will be because star means I told you, right? So all these columns plus all these columns, we have some more columns means those columns will get added in this. Am I clear?
Right. Thank you, sir. Right, sir.
Very good. Yeah. So now what I wanted to explain outer join syntax. So outer join definitely there is no old syntax for outer join. Compulsorily new SQL 92 syntax must be used. There is no old syntax for this guy. So you take this one. So only one thing you need to change. Instead of a inner join or join, you say left join. That's it. Left space join. So when you say left space join to this keyword, this is the left guy and this table is the right guy. This is the keyword. So to this keyword, which is the left table, which is the right table. So left table match data from the left table means T1 will be taken. Clear? So this is what is called left outer join or left join. If you wanted to go in for right join, so you can say right join like this to this keyword, to this keyword, which is the right table, that is right table is T2. Clear? If you wanted to go in for a full join, you say full join here. That's it. It's very, very simple, the syntax. Clear? So joining two tables are very much easy. If you wanted to join three tables, means you can say T1 left join T2, blah, blah, blah. And you can say left join T3 and on condition, right? So like that, you should be able to write. So on T3 dot primary key is equivalent to T1 dot foreign key. So what is the meaning? You will be able to get a matched data, unmatched data from T1. You will be able to see some result set. With that result set, T3 table will get joined and to this keyword, and this output will be the left, right? So whatever you got output earlier, that will be taken as a left output, and matching data plus unmatched data from that output will be taken, and you're going to be getting this. Clear? So like that, you should be able to write. Or you can say this will be left, and I wanted to use simply join, or you can say inner join. That is also available. So you will be able to get matched data, unmatched data here, plus whatever be the data that you got from that table, and you're able to see again the completely matching data with this T3 table. Clear? So that is the meaning of this table, this statement. So you can have left join, right join, full join, inner join, because we must have 255 positive, for 255, joinings can be done. So we have joined only three tables: table number one, table number two, table number three. You should be able to join 255 tables. This number may also change as of now. This must be your you know the limitation. Am I clear? So there is no old syntax. So this is how you should be able to use outer join. Outer join always only new syntax. There is no old syntax. But for the inner join, you can have old syntax or new syntax, but the better follow new syntax only. Clear? So apart from this, you can write where clause, group by clause. After writing this, you can write where clause and group by clause you can do. Okay, and having clause, everything can be used. Again, order by clause, so all of them can be used. So that we'll see in tomorrow's class. Am I clear? So joins are basically, so these are the joins. Okay, never confuse with union, intersection. People will give you a lot of other examples in the YouTubes and everywhere, so you will get confused. The better simple thing is that inner join means matching data, and outer join is matching data plus unmatched data. People will say, and this and that one is intersection, this one, that one, will get confused. Clear? So that is not needed. So the simplest way is this is the way. Clear? Any other question? So tomorrow we'll see some more examples, and before going, let me give you one interview question. Okay. So this is my table: 1, 2, 3 null, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 null null. So you need to tell me tomorrow number of rows in inner join, number of rows in left join, number of rows in right join and full join. Am I clear? So you need to tell me the number of rows. These are compulsory interview questions. These are asked in on all the interviews. They'll give you two tables and they'll ask you like this. And let me give you one more question. I have 1, 1, 2, 2 null null. I have 1, 1, 2, 2 null null. So number of rows in inner join, number of rows in left join, number of rows in right join, number of rows in full join. So you tell me tomorrow these two questions. Okay. So you send me your answers by tomorrow. And today we're starting MSBA fresh batch, and we're going to start with SSIS. And if you have any friends, or if you want to, attend that fresh batch of MSBA, you can continue from today. And earlier batch, we had one guy named Femi from US. He got placement, it seems. Yesterday, I came to know he got a placement in America with good salary, ETL and SQL. So he was coming from the BCom background, commerce background, and accountant background. So that guy he taken the course. I think last batch he completed, and he got the placement. If you're having a 3 years of experience in India, okay, in India we're getting minimum 10 lakhs packages now. Have you seen good articles in yesterday's newspaper? Freshers are getting 30 to 40 lakhs, 20 to 30 lakhs salaries in India nowadays. Clear in Hyderabad itself. Okay, 20 to 30 lakhs. If you have good coding interest, and in campus itself, there's a big article in Enad. So the local newspaper is clearly telling, if you have, if you're coming from very poor family or very, normal colleges, even not from very, very big colleges, those guys achieved very good packages. And the 20 to 30 lakhs is the, minimum package. Many people, got the jobs in Amazon, India, and Google and lot of other companies are placing them in India in the local Hyderabad itself. Clear? And they're into Python and the data analytics, right? So coding is, if you know coding and SQL, and definitely you can achieve this kind of a things. So nowadays, getting 20-30 lakh salary is in India is very, very easy. Clear? And the only thing is that you need to take the proper skills. Many people do not have proper skills. So I definitely will tell you SQL is important, then one BI, then one cloud computing, either Azure or AWS. Since we are into SQL, so better go in for Azure and Power BI. So these will give you lot of benefits. This will give you a lot of benefits. Python, SQL, Azure, and Power BI. To get into the IT industry, you don't need all of them. At least SQL and MSBI or Power BI will be okay. But if you wanted to be there in the IT industry for longer period and with good salaries, means these are the current trending courses for the data science and data analytics guys. Anyhow, we have big data as well, Spark, Scala, that is also there. But at least minimum things, you should have SQL and BA technologies to get into IT. So later you can upscale. You must, you should upscale after 1 year probably, or after 6 months probably, to Power BI, Azure. Clear, guys? And much more salaries, much more job opportunities. Clear? Thanks for attending the class. If you have any questions, you're welcome.